very humble, very nice guy to talk to. And I'm sorry to say he's not with us any longer because he had a great impact on baseball here.
New at 11, there is no doubt, of course, Cincinnati is a baseball town. And one reason that so many love the game here is because of a man that you might know quite well. We're talking, of course, about Paul Kramer. He unfortunately passed away earlier this week. He's been a driving force for the Kid Glove, an organization that is helping kids afford new baseball equipment.
He certainly has. Tanya, and WCPO 9 News reporter Jake Ryle spoke with those who knew him best about the legacy he leaves behind.
On the field, you've heard the names.
Watch the Johnny Benches and Barry Larkins and Pete Roses over the years.
Former WCPO 9 sports director John Popovich knows another name who had quite the impact.
One of the guys, the name that you don't know, that probably was responsible for a lot of kids being able to play baseball is Paul Kramer, because of Kid Glove.
He was the organizer of it for more than 3 decades. One of his first games in 1987.
This is the Reds' Kid Glove Game, an annual event that raises nearly $150,000 a year.
They were all in the stands wearing their uniforms, and they would parade around the stadium, then into the stadium, up to their seats.
But it was more than a game. Back then, tickets were $350. A large chunk of that, during a few games a year, would be kicked back to the teams. New baseballs, new gloves, and bats.
They've raised $10 million over the years, Jake. That's a lot of balls and bats.
And at the heart of it all was Paul Kramer, a guy who devoted his entire life to ensure tens of thousands of tri-state kids could play baseball and softball.
Paul is one of those types of individuals from the first time you met him who you knew just there was going to never be another one like him.
Charlie Frank, executive director of the Reds Community Fund.
Without Paul Kramer, without Kid Glove, this community, this market would be miles behind many others when it comes to the number of kids still playing.
Paul Kramer really benefited baseball in Cincinnati because of what he did on a regular basis.
Now the focus is on keeping his legacy alive.
The Community Fund is working with the Kid Glove Board to try to figure out what's the best way to keep this program moving, to keep the Kid Glove legacy burning bright.
Jake Ryle, WCPO 9 News.